So Scott, I was watching one of your YouTube videos about jazz voicing chords,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was watching you, and you have the beautiful reach. But I was going, that's how somebody that's writing an orchestra would actually do the voicings.
Yes.
And just watching the C major seventh, I can't remember which video it was. Just that and seeing the different voicings, and not like the Freddie Green type of chunk rhythm
Correct.
section type of stuff. And it's just
Yes.
like, well, that just opened up my playing. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I
cool.
mean?
That's
Yeah.
great. And
Yeah.
that's the way. That's the way. And I always heard things that way. In fact, that's one of the reasons. I mean, when I first heard Alan Holdsworth, it was like, oh, finally, some guy playing the guitar. It's kind of playing like it's orchestral kind of playing. And
Right.
there were chord players that did that as well. But that's one thing I did dig about him. It was like, oh, that's kind of But that's absolutely correct. And it's funny. Chris and I had spoken earlier. And I'm doing some videos now, but I'm going to do it's like I've already done 20 of these little 5 to 10 minute videos where I'm going through all of that. And it's going to just be
awesome.
I just sit down and I go, okay, this string group, blah, blah, blah. But that's what Dennis insisted on. And I did that for 10 years, no matter what Dennis wrote out for me, because he would ask you, okay, play this line in all the positions of the guitar of each finger. Okay, sing it. Okay, in all the keys. And now when you voice the chords, and then he would say, and it was abstract. It wasn't like a bebop line. It was like, it sounded like, Bartok or something. It's like all Ben Berg or something, right? So then he would go, okay, well, here's a reduction of that. Now voice it and all that, and you would have to come in and all the, you have to have the melody and all the voices. So that's how I look at the chord. It's like, to me, it's up and down. It's not like, like that. And there are a lot of great players, like the Freddie Green stuff's great. I love it. But
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're in high school, you're going to be playing the Freddie Green style jazz chords. If it's going to be shitty voicing, it's like 1-7-3. You know what I mean?
So
it's just like, can it be an uglier voicing than that? Yeah. 1-5-7-3 is pretty nasty.
Exactly. It sounds great. The weird thing is, it sounds better on the piano. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good on the guitar. It actually sounds really good on
Yeah.
I think it's because of the frequencies of the guitar and how they kind of collide when voices are too close.
Here's the thing, real quick, and guitar voicings sound bad on the guitar, but non-guitar voicings sound amazing on the guitar, which is really weird. Like when I started doing the violin stuff Tom would say, just adjust it for the guitar. Like when I first started doing the Paganini, like the first, violinist is very comfortable as a root fifth and a third and a fifth. It's very comfortable for a guitar, for a violinist. It's all over the violin. Or root fifth, third, root again. It's hard to play on the guitar. It sounds fantastic though. It's like it opens the guitar up.
Yeah.
It's a pain to finger, it's not like boom, but it sounds magnificent acoustically. It's like, wow. It sounds great.
So what was your so Dennis gives you this lesson for you to so you go in, you do your lesson, and then at the end of that lesson, I'm assuming that he's giving you your next assignment.
Yeah, like when you sit down, there's 4 weeks. The A week has a certain, and you go through a bunch of different headings. You complete like 10 or 12, and he goes, okay, the next thing we're doing is substitution of note, or we're doing alternate triads, or we're doing augmented and diminished scales simultaneously, or whatever the hell it was, right? Now,
it's the augmented diminished scale simultaneously,
and then you're singing. Yeah. Taylor Swift really digs that. She's really
I've heard it on her latest.
It's all over her stuff. Yeah, man. It's all over that early Timberlake, that Justin Timberlake crap. It's all over. She got it from him.